Soy Josh,
Soy Banks.
soy sauce. And we are on places at the edge of the tip of the finger.
Ooh,
The tip, the very, very tip of the finger. It might be the middle one. I don't know.
Oh, what do you know about Keanu? Is it Keanu Reeves?
Keanu.
Keanu.
I just saw him in the movie
You saw him in Matrix?
Matrix 2. We just rewatched.
Oh, okay. What do you know about him? Tell me what you know about him.
He's a person.
Okay. What else?
Dark hair. He's an actor.
Mm-hmm. What else?
Pretty decent actor. He's gotten better over time.
Mm-hmm.
I like him in John Wick. And he seems to have some really cool philosophies on life. I've seen some of his quotes. He seems to be a humanist. I think he speaks human, which I appreciate.
We just talked about that
Yeah.
last episode.
What else am I supposed to know about him? I'm not
No,
like
no,
a.
no,
I don't
what's
fan. I don't fanboy people, so I don't.
No. I'm just asking you plainly. What do you know about him? And basically, you. All right.
I know when he's in the movie, I'm more likely to see the movie.
Because there's something.
Yeah.
I mean, something you like about him.
I almost think he kind of almost respects himself and humanity, to where the movie's going to be worth watching. I don't know that he's done a junk movie, not since he was very young.
Okay, so what do I know about him? I see him in a couple of movies. I did see him in a HBO, not an HBO, in a Netflix film recently. Maybe something like that. He played himself in the movie. All right, so this morning, what I knew about him, Matrix movies. He was okay. I mean, he's okay. I mean, what was it, dude?
Oh, Bill and Ted's.
Bill and Ted's.
Yeah.
He did that, and the negative press about him just being this blah 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 blah. And I saw him in this, like I said, this Netflix movie, and he plays himself, and it's cool. I mean, he played it bigger than himself. So this morning, a friend of mine sends me on Facebook, and I think this is the truth. I'm going to go with the truth, and it basically says, "Did you know this about Keanu Reeves?" And I'm paraphrasing. Keanu Reeves had 3 stepfathers growing up. He has dyslexia. With all the money he has,
You almost got that word backwards, by the way.
with all the money he has, he lives in like an apartment in New York. He walks the streets. He rides the subway. He has been found talking with homeless people. He overheard someone on the set saying they were going to lose their home because they didn't have enough money, and he ended up, money was found in their account the next day. And it basically said what you had said. He is this humanist
He's becoming a legend.
A legend.
It doesn't sound like he's almost becoming like
A living legend.
an urban legend.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah. The story was fascinating. Here is how it affected me. I'm reading the story and I'm getting emotionally moved by it. And then at some point, I'm thinking, is this
real?
True?
Yeah. I see.
This negativeness about it. And I'm thinking, you know what? I hope it's real. I hope this is the way it is, because that is a topic of being a legend. That is a living legend.
The key with legends, though, is you're not supposed to know if it's true or not. If you know it's true, or you don't know, or you know it's not true, doesn't that kind of kill the legend?
The living legend, you mean?
Or any legend?
Okay, all right.
Can a legend exist in absoluteness with knowing 100% is true or not true? Isn't a legend just a story that you want to be true?
It is a story, and
inspiration.
And what I read was a story. Somebody had written it, and it was someone's filter that had put it out there. Maybe a fan of his. I have no idea.
Maybe he did it.
A couple. Here's a couple things that happened to me. One is I'm reading it and I'm thinking, who would do this? Who would write this about somebody else? Because if he wrote it, there would be red flags all over the place.
Of course.
Okay? Did the press company, the marketing company for the Matrix Resurrection, the newest one,
The new one.
did they throw that out there, to bring awareness of how great a guy this person is? So I was kind of tainted by the idea of like, by me thinking this of like, you know, what's the reason for this? What do you want out of it? What are they getting out of this? And I felt bad because when I'm with people, and let's say I'm nice, hey, nice shirt, hey, there's, do they in the back of their mind think the same thing I thought when I read this article about, is this real or not real? And if I say that to somebody, what does he want? Why is he saying
Yeah,
good
what's
things
the
about?
what's the ulterior motive?
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
I hope. I mean, no. I don't know.
You expect.
No, I do. I do not
I try to
expect.
trip you up there. No expectations.
Mm-mm.
No assumptions.
I love this story about him. Even if it was, let's say it's a legend. Let's say it's just a story. It makes me want to meet him now.
Let's go. He's in New York. He walks the streets.
We have to be homeless in order for him to talk. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, I mean that was just a pivot in my life. The way I look at this. How many people are that way? I mean, Oprah gives money away, and Bill Gates gives money away. You know, Bill Gates and the Melinda Foundation eradicating malaria in the world. I mean, these are great things that people are doing. How many of us are doing the great things and no one knows about it? There you go. That's my question.
So there's a test, is what you're saying. There's a test. If you really are doing great things, someone should be talking about you.
I think we talked about this. I met Kenny, who used to work for, or I don't know if she still does, Bill and Melinda Gates. She did a talk. She gives away billions of dollars for education. Mm-hmm. And she said, whatever you do, if you're doing good, keep on doing it. Don't tell us you're doing good. We'll find out.
That's right.
That means people are out there listening. People are out there like, who's this person? What are they doing? They're creating this. So
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's one of my favorite Walter Payton quotes. When you're good, you tell everyone. When you're great, everyone tells you.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, how do you get to the great then? You got to do great things.
You got to do great things.
And
you have to do it from a place of humility. You have to do it from a place of service, not ego.
And I think that's what this article about Keanu Reeves is about. It's about him. He's a human. He's into being human and having humility about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was a movie. I'm going to see his movie now. I'm going to pay the whatever $12, go to a theater, and
you're going to go to a theater and see it.
I think I will. Yeah.
The Matrix, you mean that?
The new Matrix movie.
Yeah. That would be worth seeing in the theater. I agree.
Really?
I want to go see it in the theater too.
You know, how has the Matrix changed your life in the lexicon of American? I mean, yeah.
Fantastic, man. The Matrix is the perfect analogy for life. I use it constantly.
Two brothers made the movie.
The Wachowski.
Yeah.
brothers.
Yeah. It was.
But it came from a story from women, I believe, or something. There's more to it. I think the original writers or creators of the story were a couple of women.
And then the Wachowski brothers
took it or borrowed it or bought it or took it, or I don't know. I don't know the detail.
Just a movie that has shifted us in the way I'm going to compare this to Einstein, because Einstein kind of shifted us on the way we look at time, and this kind of shifted us the way this movie, this trilogy, quadrilogy.
Is that what it's called?
It's four.
Quadrilogy. I guess so.
Yeah, sounds good. It has shifted how we look at life. I mean, in computers and numbers and I have revisited those films.
One of my favorite quotes is when he's doing in the test program, and he's like, Morpheus is like, you got to learn how to. No, he says, are you saying when I'm ready that I'll be able to dodge bullets? And he says, no, Neo. What I'm saying is when you're ready, you won't have to. There's so much depth to that 2-sentence interaction.
Yeah,
that people just don't realize it. It's so rich.
It's the limitless of our imagination.
Yeah.
Something you said to me is I forgot. I forgot what it was. You said something to me about civility. You said when you embody it, it's kind of like the similar line. It's bigger. Civility is bigger than this campaign.
It better be.
It,
Yes.
it is. It is.
It has to be.
Yeah, it does. Anyway, we got 20 more seconds. All right.
You got another Matrix quote?
I don't. There are some good ones in there. Wow. I don't have any Matrix.
Well, it's like when they left the Merovingian and they got into the elevator and said, well, that didn't go too well. He says, everything happened the way it was supposed to happen. It could not have happened any other way. And they said, how do you know that? Because we're still alive.
Oh, that's a great line too. I'm Banks.
I'm Josh.
We are Odd Places Going
To the edge of the Matrix.
Yeah, we are on the Matrix today.
Oh, yeah.